From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Monday morning to you. We are up early on this Monday. We are live at 6 a.m. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Up early this morning. Hopefully you have your caffeine. It is a Monday. Caffeine is absolutely needed. We are off to not too bad of a start here on this Monday, but it is already pretty warm and muggy out there, and that is just setting the pace for what we can expect for the rest of this week here in the Tennessee Valley. We have a hot and humid week ahead. I will let you know what you can expect in terms of temperatures as well as those heat index values. And we do have daily thunderstorm chances, but a little bit of a treat on the 7-day forecast. Comes with a trade-off, but I'll show you that here in this weather update. But let's go ahead and get you started getting out the door this morning. We have a little bit of patchy fog settling into the Tennessee Valley. It's not a widespread issue, no advisories in effect, but we do have some reduced visibility out there. You can see here on our visibility map that patchy fog, especially into parts of Giles County, Limestone County, into eastern Lauderdale County, as well as northern Lawrence County in Alabama. So just expect maybe it'll slow you down on your morning commute, give yourself maybe an extra 5 minutes. And if you do encounter that fog, remember to use those low beams out there. But again, not a widespread issue, but you will see a little bit of fog on your morning drive. You can see here on our Arctic Air Heating and Air Conditioning Skycam network, again, not a widespread issue, but here in Lawrenceburg, not able to see very much at all out there. We do have that fog starting to settle in. You can even see it in parts of Hatton on our Skycam network there as well. Not looking too bad overlooking Florence and the University of North Alabama. Not looking too bad out in Hardin County either. So again, just kind of depends on where you're at, where if you are seeing any sort of fog this morning. Again, not a widespread issue, but may slow you down for a few minutes on your morning drive. Temperatures are off to a warm start, upper 60s to lower 70s, pretty much across the board. So again, a little bit of a warm start to the day of what is going to be a hot day by this afternoon. You can see here hour by hour check of our temperatures as well as what it's going to be feeling like outside. Our actual air temperatures here in red, and then a factor in the humidity, the heaviness in the air, and that's what it's going to be feeling like out there. So as we creep into the afternoon, air temperatures will reach the lower 90s and those heat index values will surpass 100 degrees. Not quite heat advisory criteria here on this Monday, but that could change heading into the middle of this week. So something to keep in mind, it is going to be hot and humid today. This is just a taste of what is to come for the rest of the week. If you're heading out to the bus stop here in the next little bit, temperatures again are in the upper 60s to lower 70s. There is a little bit of fog out there. So again, just be careful out there. Use caution. Temperatures for this afternoon in the lower 90s. We do have a chance of showers and storms this afternoon as well. You'll see that here on Futurecast. So just keep that in mind. Send the kiddos off with the rain gear if they happen to be under a thunderstorm by the time we get to the afternoon. But for the rest of this morning, the next several hours should stay dry, mostly sunny to partly cloudy is what we can expect for the rest of this morning. And then you know the drill between lunchtime and dinner time is that sweet spot for showers and storms to start to develop. Some heavy rainfall and frequent lightning can't be ruled out with any thunderstorms that do develop this afternoon. So again, something to keep in mind. And if you do see a thunderstorm, hey, at least temperatures will cool off about 5 to 10 degrees at least briefly. So maybe we are wishing for some rainfall this afternoon to catch a little bit of a break from the heat. Otherwise, temperatures will be in those lower 90s, heat index values right around 101 to 102 degrees. And then after sunset, thunderstorm activity dies down as it typically does, and then we should be dry overnight. Some patchy fog possible for your Tuesday morning as well. Temperatures starting off in the low to mid 70s. Going to be another hot day. In fact, maybe even a little bit warmer for your Tuesday. I think we see a little bit less in terms of rain and storm coverage, but still a few thunder showers possible Tuesday afternoon. Temperature is going to be hot. I'm not sure quite as hot as a 99 high temperature in Florence, but we are talking low to mid 90s Tuesday and for the rest of the week with those heat index values again into the triple digits. And because we are just going to be so hot and so humid for the rest of the week, we are going to hold on to rain chances daily, isolated in nature, but still, again, we just can't completely rule those out. So Wednesday, we do have an actual scattered thunderstorm chance heading into the afternoon and into the evening. And then for your Thursday and Friday, thunder showers will be around. Again, we are going to be very hot and very humid, something we just simply can't completely rule out, but I think a lot of us are going to end up being dry heading into the end of the week, and spoiler alert, into the weekend as well. I'll show you that here on the 7-day forecast here in just a moment. But here's a look at what you can expect in terms of temperatures and then the heat index. Again, what it's actually going to be feeling like outside. So we stay in the 90s, low to mid 90s at that for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So temperatures hold pretty steady. You can expect more of the same in terms of temperatures each day heading into the rest of this week. And then those heat index values going to be pretty warm, not totally unheard of or something unseen, not the warmest air of the season, but we are looking at heat index values into the triple digits between that 105 to 108 degree range. So we could see some heat advisories heading towards the middle and end of this week. Again, no heat advisory in effect for today, but that does not mean it's still not going to be very hot. So again, this is a week to stay hydrated, stay indoors, stay in the air conditioning if you can at all possible. For this afternoon, scattered showers and storms are possible. Again, hit or miss in nature, but can't rule out some heavy rainfall and frequent lightning across the region with any thunderstorms that do develop. Temperatures otherwise will be in those lower 90s. And the heat index value is around 100 degrees for today, and then a little bit warmer, so hot and humid for the rest of the week. We're talking isolated to scattered thunderstorm chances for at least the rest of the work week, and then through Friday, we do hold on to that at least isolated thunderstorm chance during the afternoons. Again, temperatures are going to be hot, going to be humid. If it does rain, it'll cool you off for just a little bit, but that humidity will still be super steamy out there. The air is going to be heavy all week. And then heading into the weekend, we do wane off in terms of our rain chances. So we can take that as a little bit of a good news because it has rained just about every weekend for as long as I can remember at least. But heading into the weekend, at least this weekend, looking rather dry, maybe just a stray shower or storm. But unfortunately, it comes with a trade-off. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer heading into the weekend. I'll pop back up that 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the mid 90s are a good bet heading into the weekend. So a hot week, a humid week, daily thunderstorm chances for the next few days, at least through Friday. We'll let you know if that weekend forecast changes. But right now, just looking like a typical August week for us here in the South and here in the Tennessee Valley. Let's look at your local weather forecast on this Monday morning. Remember, there will be a little bit of patchy fog on your morning commute, and pack the rain gear with you before you head out the door for today. Hope you have a wonderful Monday and a wonderful start to your week.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.